Happy morning students. Today we are going to see a new session, application of trigonometry. Before entering into the applications of trigonometry, we should know the following terms. The first one, line of sight. Second one, horizontal level. Third one, angle of elevation. Fourth one, angle of depression. Let us see the definition of line of sight. For example, a man who is standing in the ground looking at the top of the tower, where his view from his eyes to the top of the tower is called as a line of sight. So coming to the definition, line drawn from the eye of the observer to the point in the object viewed by the observer is called as a line of sight. Coming to the definition, the line of sight when the person is looking at a point in an object is called horizontal level, where the horizontal level is always parallel to the ground level. Now coming to the third definition, angle of elevation. So it is defined as the angle which is formed between the horizontal line and the line of sight. So this angle should always be above the horizontal line. So coming to the definition, it is an angle formed between an horizontal line and the line of sight. The fourth definition is angle of depression. Angle of depression can be defined as the angle formed when a point on the ground is viewed from the top of the tower. The angle of depression is defined as the angle between the horizontal line and the line of sight which is below the observer eye, where the line of sight is from the top of the tower or a building looking to a point on the ground level. So this angle formed is called as the angle of depression. So in angle of inclination, a point is viewed from the ground level to the top of the building. Whereas in angle of depression, a point is viewed from the top of the building towards the base. So where in angle of inclination, the line of sight is above the horizontal level, but in angle of depression, the line of sight is below the horizontal level. Now coming to exercise 9.1, first question. A circus artist is climbing a 20-meter long rope which is tightly stretched and tied from the top of a vertical pole to the ground. Find the height of the pole if the angle made by the rope with the ground level is 30 degrees. So he has given that 20-meter long rope. So here I am drawing a rope 20 meter which I am identifying as AC. So this rope has been tightly fixed to the top of the vertical pole at a point A and to the bottom of the ground at the point C. I am taking my vertical pole as AB, where AB the vertical pole. So I am considering ABC as a right angle triangle, where the angle formed between the line of sight AC and the horizontal line BC is called as the angle of elevation. Since the point is viewed from the ground level to the top of the vertical pole, so this angle is called as the angle of elevation. So we are marking the angle of elevation as 30 degree. Now coming to the solution. Let AB be the pole and AC be the length of the rope of 20 meter and the angle of elevation is 30 degree. Since AB is a vertical pole, we are considering the triangle ABC as a right angle triangle and angle B is 90 degree. So using trigonometric ratios, we are going to find out the length of the vertical pole AB. Since we know that the length of the rope AC, which is called as the hypotenuse, since it is the side opposite to the angle B which is 90 degree, so AC is the hypotenuse. So we know hypotenuse and we want to find out the AB which is present opposite to the hypotenuse. So we have the trigonometric ratio sin theta is equal to opposite by hypotenuse. So we are going to select the sin theta. So sin theta, where theta is 30 degree, angle of elevation in this problem. So we get sin theta is equal to opposite by hypotenuse, where opposite side will be AB, hypotenuse side is AC. So sin 30 is equal to AB by AC. Sin 30 has a value half. So I am replacing the value here. Half is equal to AB by 20. So cross multiply. AB is equal to 20 divided by 2, which is equal to 10. So I find that the length of the vertical pole will be 10 meter. Second problem. A tree breaks due to storm and the broken part bends so that the top of the tree touches the ground, making an angle 30 degree with it. The distance between the foot of the tree to the point where the top touches the ground is 8 meter. Find the height of the tree. With the given statement, we are going to draw the figure. So where BD will be the height of the tree and AD will be the broken part which falls on the ground, touching the ground level at the point C. So we need to find out the value of BD, which can be found out by adding BA plus AD. And the angle of elevation, it has been given as 30 degree. So I am marking the angle of elevation with the ground level BC is 30 degree. I want to find out the value of AB and as well as the value of AC, which is equal to the value of AD. Since BD is in a vertical position, angle ABC forms a right angle triangle. Using trigonometric ratio, we are going to find out the length of AB and AD. In this right angle triangle, AC forms a hypotenuse, AB is the opposite side and BC is the adjacent side. So we are going to use tan 30. Tan 30 is equal to opposite by adjacent. So opposite side is AB, adjacent is BC. Substituting the values here, we get tan theta is equal to x by 8, which is equal to tan theta value as 1 by root 3. So I got x by 8 is equal to 1 by root 3. Cross multiplying, we get x is equal to 8 by root 3 meter. Now we need to find the value of y, that is AC, hypotenuse of the triangle. We know that AB is equal to 8 by root 3. So that is the opposite side of the given triangle. So using the trigonometric ratio sin theta, which is equal to opposite by hypotenuse. So I'll be knowing the opposite side. So we can find out the hypotenuse through the sin theta. So where theta is equal to 30 degree. So I'm writing sin 30 is equal to AB by AC. So where AB is x, AC is y. So I got sin theta is equal to x by y. So which is equal to sin theta value as half. So I am equating x by y is equal to half. Cross multiplying, I will be getting y is equal to 2 into 8 by root 3 is equal to 16 by root 3. Hence the total height of the tree is equal to x plus y meter, which is equal to 8 by root 3 plus 16 by root 3, which is equal to 24 by root 3. Rationalizing the denominator, we get 24 by root 3 into root 3 by root 3. So you will be getting 24 root 3 by 3. 3 will go 24 8 times. So we will be getting 8 root 3 meters. Fourth problem, the angle of elevation of the top of a tower from a point on the ground which is 30 meter away from the foot of the tower is 30 degree. Find the height of the tower. With the given statement, we are going to draw the figure. Considering BC as the tower of height h meter, and we are marking a point on the ground as A, which is at a distance of 30 meter from the bottom of the tower. So we are naming the horizontal distance as AB, which is equal to 30 meter. Where AC is the line of sight, It makes an angle of elevation 30 degree with the horizontal line AB. Now coming to the solution, let AB be the distance of 30 meter and angle of elevation is 30 degree. Since BC is a vertical tower, triangle ABC is a right angle triangle, AC is the hypotenuse, BC is the opposite side and AB is the adjacent side. We want to find out the BC length. So I am using trigonometric ratio tan theta, where tan theta is equal to opposite by adjacent, where adjacent side is known as 30 meter. So we will find the BC side. Writing tan 30 is equal to opposite by adjacent, that is BC by AB, where BC is equal to H and AB is 30 meter. Substituting, which is equal to tan 30 has 1 by root 3 value. So substituting here, I will be getting 1 by root 3 is equal to H by 30. Cross multiplying, we get H is equal to 30 by root 3. Rationalizing the denominator, we will be getting H is equal to 30 root 3 by 3. 3 will go 30 10 times. So I will be getting the height of the tower be 10 root 3 meters. Fifth problem. A kite is flying at a height of 60 meter above the ground. The string attached to the kite is temporarily tied to a point on the ground. The inclination of the string with the ground is 60 degree. Find the length of the string, assuming that there is no slack in the string. With the given statement, we are going to draw the figure. So where AC is the length of the string of height L meter, and where the string is tightly fixed to the ground at the point A, and C be the kite flying at a distance of 60 meter above the ground level, and AB is the horizontal distance. To find out the length of the string AC. Since BC is in a vertical position, we get triangle ABC is a right angle triangle. Angle B is 90. So I will get AC as the hypotenuse and BC as the opposite side, AB as the adjacent side. Now we know that sin 60 is equal to BC by AC. So sin 60 has a value root 3 by 2, which is equal to 60 by L. Cross multiplying, we get L is equal to 120 divided by root 3. So rationalizing the denominator, I will be getting L is equal to 120 root 3 by 3, which is equal to 40 root 3. Hence, the length of the string AC is equal to 40 root 3 meters.